When we talk of complexity, people usually confuse complex and complicated. I'll make complexity simple by defining complexity as the level of unpredictability of a system. Usually, all natural systems, also innovation ecosystems, are complex systems. It's not the size of an organization that renders a company not innovative, but it's the order of complexity. Probably that's the reason why a lot of large companies continue to remain innovative, and at the same time, a lot of large companies stop being innovative after a certain point of time. And people have been arguing it's the size of the organizations. It's not the size, it's the order of complexity. Now, how does this order come in the innovation play? It's the level of interrelationships of different departments, of different organizational hierarchies, of different geographies, of different capabilities. And that interplay creates unpredictable outcomes that kind of hinder innovation at one point of time. From complexity, we also learn that when you have a network of partners with different nodes, there is a coagulation in a network that takes place, which eventually renders a network as a network of various subnetworks. It's not a static play. This morphology of subnetworks changes its shape with due course of time. Looking at an R&D network, for example, there is one OEM, original equipment manufacturer coming, a second coming. They form a trusted subnetwork. So there are two subnetworks in an innovation network. Some companies go bankrupt, some choose to work with another OEM, some choose to leave the geography altogether. So these subnetworks change, and the whole morphology of the network changes over a period of time. They say there are state cycles. So even though the morphology changes, the cycle of changes remains more or less constant. What do we learn from complexity? A, that we should try to keep the order of complexity low, manageable in our ecosystems. B, that an ecosystem is not a holy grail. It's not static, that once you have it for forever. You need to dynamically manage your ecosystem. It's a daily job because the architecture, the structure of the ecosystem changes with time. And third is the law of emergence. You need to work on basic principles, smart initiatives that kind of provide an emergence of innovativeness, of innovation in the whole ecosystem.